Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Looks like SPX is trying to break. Does it break? But here's thing very interesting, and you don't see this very often, is it may break in tandem with this NDX break. And that would be very ugly. That would mean everything is breaking. And CRM, good news, went way up. We didn't play it. Snow, bad news. We didn't play it. Just sitting there. We kind of played First Solar yesterday and didn't really do much. If you held Netflix, you did really, really well. So here's the thing you got to watch today is if we take out this 39.40 at open and stay underneath probably 39.35 for maybe 10 minutes, they're going to get sellers. And then it's all about 3,900. Does 3,900 completely crater? Possible. Then we see. Okay? Tesla, not so good news. I kept telling people over and over again, if he talks about robotaxi and there's nothing new there. There's nothing new. We're going to cut costs. We're going to deliver cars. We're going to build new cars. There's nothing new there. Doesn't mean it's not a great company. It just means if you think all this other stuff is overvalued, then this thing should probably be back to 161, somewhere in there. And that's where it's heading right now. So that's what we see, unless the market turns around. Because if the market really collapses, then it crush everything. First Solar. Now, yesterday, the difference between First Solar, Enphase, and SEDG is a CEO that didn't open his mouth and say stupid shit. Okay? Think about this. If you beat and you raise and your stock's up 25, why would you come out and say, well, it's not that great? Why would you say anything? I'm telling you. If you come home late and wife is yelling at you and everything, and she says, okay, we're good. Are you going to say anything? Don't open your mouth, right? Very straightforward. And he didn't open his mouth, and it took off. Okay? Now, today, it needs to get through 196, and then we'll see if it has a second day. Meanwhile, NVIDIA can't get going at all. It's down 14, and it's into the gap. Technically, if it trades under this 223, probably 216 tomorrow. And remember, every Friday it goes down. Wow, another one tomorrow. Very possible. But everything looks ugly. It just looks dead. That's what it looks like. The market looks dead, like nobody wants anything. Okay? Microsoft going lower. ChatGPT stuff going lower. Snowflake, the numbers itself were good. It was, 60% growth, which is good. But next quarter and next year, they go to 33% growth. And so let's just do the math. They made 14 cents times 4, 56 cents. Let's round up to $1. We're going to give them growth from 56 cents to $1. And trading at 145 PE. If it just goes to 30 PE, it's at $40 or $50. Right? That's the market you have. That's the market you have. And that's why we didn't play it, because we said you would need the market to go up. And it's way down. So, but watch it, because if it takes out this 139 with force, then it probably goes lower. Now, they are hiring people just like NOW. NOW is going to pop off this because it's popping off CRM. So NOW is the stock of the future. Pretty easy to see. Stock of the future. It's going to go. In 2-3 years, it's going to be 700, 800. Okay? That's the one that's going to go. Chips just sitting there, slowly lower. But that's about it. Tesla, very ugly. Very ugly. I mean, everybody's bailing on Tesla. I mean, why Why are you going to do a presentation like this and not be ready? Somebody said something very interesting, that they don't have a PR department, which we know. You can hire 3 people, pay them, $100,000, $200,000, $700,000, get 3 people that do the whole thing, pay them $1 million, and they lost $20 billion in market cap because they didn't do it correctly. They don't even have a presentation. They can't even be on time. All that stuff. It matters. It matters. It matters. It matters. Okay. But today, very straightforward. It's very, very, very straightforward. If we take out this 3940 with force, it will crater. And here's the thing. It's in tandem. So all the NASDAQ stuff also. So just be careful. NVIDIA may be able to do the 320 puts and take it to to $5 at 316, 216. Then we see. Okay? That's what we know. Questions, nothing here. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 3-2. New month. Ugly. So, David Einhorn came on and he said something very interesting, and I actually believe this to be true. It doesn't matter if you put interest rates at 8%. The market is the market. It'll do okay. It'll go lower, but it's not going to collapse. It may go down 300, 400, 500, whatever. And even at 8%. Look, the world is different. The pandemic changed the world. What used to work doesn't work. Let me tell you, just go into a Bob's Steak and Chop House downtown or some of these. Now, they're not filled on regular days, but on weekends, go in there and you'll see everybody that has money is there that's taking up every single seat. And they're buying $20 drinks. $20 drinks. And they're spending $1,000, $800 to $1,000 a table. 6 to 8 person table. You can't even imagine. And that's not ending if you take interest rates up to 8%. That's not going to end. Because they have money. They've made their money. And on top of that, the people that have made their money, let's say you have $5 million. Let's say you have $10 million, easier math. $10 million, you go put it in treasuries at 5%, you got $500,000 a year. That's $10,000 a week. Do you think they're going to cut down spending? They're not going to cut down spending. They don't care if interest rates go up. The people that have money and that have cash are going to do fine. And so they're going to keep buying stuff. They don't care that eggs are up to $10 or $20. They don't care that pancake mix that was 99 cents is $4. Now it's back to 2.5. They're still going to buy it. You're going to hurt a certain set of people. So you just have to understand that. This can take a lot longer than you think. And I mean years. And at some point, almost all these stocks will get affected over time. Over time. I didn't say now. Over time. Okay? Okay, let's get going on. Okay, SPX down what? It is down 13. It was down 29 earlier. Okay, so 13 puts it right at this 39.40-ish, right around there, a little bit under, right around there. Okay, so you got 39.40, you got 39.31, 39.09, and then 38.72 if we completely collapse. Upside 39.61, 39.82. Okay, interesting. Then we see. Okay. Avago, I believe their earnings are coming, maybe, okay? 601, 603, 621 underneath 581. NVIDIA, very straightforward. If this can get to 232, they will spike it. If it can get to 232, they will spike it. If it gets under this 223, probably back to 260. CMG. Why is this not collapsing? Watch this one carefully. If the whole market craters, this can go to 1400. 1400. Then we see. Okay? Lem Research. LRCX, 491, 499 under 481. First Solar, 196, 199, 203. 203. Underneath 191, 188. Pan W. Zscaler earnings today. So if Zscaler is good, which it should be good, in theory, Pan W tests 190 again. But here's the thing. It can't go up if we break 3940 and we close at 3900. How are you going to go up tomorrow? It's going to collapse again. So just know that, okay? 183, 179 needs 191. CRM, 194, 198. Underneath 188. Now, here's the thing on CRM. Every single stock, name one stock that after it gapped up, went up the following week. There isn't. NVIDIA, following week, not up. Pan W, not up. Nothing is up the following week. That tells you CRM strong today, probably strong tomorrow. And then next week goes back down, probably 188, 182. Somewhere in there. Okay? Goldman Sachs. Look at this thing dive. 339, 331, 362. Meta. Now, Meta is very interesting. Quietly, people are telling me they have an AI that doesn't work on the NVIDIA card. It works on phones and stuff like that. That is better than ChatGPT. I have no idea if this is true. Very interesting. Okay? 178. That's our number. Never got there, right? Snowman, 139, 136. MDB going down on snow. 201, 191. NDX, 11,892. 11,892. All the way down to 11,700. NOW. 442, 451. Netflix took all week and then finally collapsed. 309, 303. Microsoft, 242. Big number, 242. This got to 272. Baidu, right back lower, 141, 138. Tesla, 181, 162. This is down 20, almost 20. Wow. Enphase, 216, can't seem to get through. That's what we know. Okay? We're right at this breakdown. But the thing is, both that and the NASDAQ are at the breakdown. If it breaks, they will sell it like you can't believe. Everybody have a great day. See you, chat.